Hey, I'm Sonny.
And I'm Danielle.
And welcome to Love versus the List.
No, why are you saying it like that?
Love versus the List.
Love versus the List. It's a title.
Saying it too fast.
But there's no comma in it. It's Love versus the List. That's it.
Anyway, our lives are always constantly run by lists, whether they're physical lists or just lists up there.
He's pointing to his brain. But yes, he's right. From dating deal breakers to icks, from relationship rules to why someone breathing so loudly gives you the absolute rage. There is always a list.
There really is. Welcome to our weekly podcast where we share our own lists and our own annoyances on each other. Honestly, I don't know what's going to go wrong here.
Just sounds like a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
But of course, we also want you guys to share your list with us. So please do get in touch.
Yep, you might be single, married, or just confused.
Or just here to judge other people's red flags. No matter what it is, you're in the right place.
You really are. This is
Love versus
the list.
We'll get there.
Love versus the List.
Oh, that's okay. Now you're just taking the mick, aren't you?
Hello, and welcome to Love versus the List. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening. Welcome to another episode. Hello, Danielle.
Hello. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on a week that I was going through what our week was this week, and I was like, I feel like we've had some week, but it's because it's been, I don't know, it's just all rolled into one every day, isn't it?
I feel like May, I'm not complaining, lots of bank holidays, lots of days, weeks that are different lengths and things going on.
Yeah.
It's felt a little bit chaotic. Like fun, don't get me wrong, but chaotic.
Yeah, so this week we've been doing a little bit of dining table shopping because, believe it or not, we have been in our house for 2 years and we have been using a trestle table that I bought for a house party many years ago.
Much to my disgust.
As a actual dining table.
Yeah.
Turns out we probably should get an actual dining table at some point. So we've done a bit of dining table shopping, which has been fun.
Yeah, it was only meant to be a temporary thing. Like we first moved in, we were like, let's live in the space. You know, people are like, let's get a vibe for the space. Let's figure out what we want, and then we'll get some sort of kitchen or dining table 2 years down the line and nothing. So yeah, I feel like we've definitely made progress. We've seen ones that we want. We just don't know if we can get them in the house.
So if you've listened to our podcast before, we would have explained that we live in a townhouse, right? So we've got 3 floors in our house. The bottom floor, typically in a townhouse, you'd have the kitchen.
Would you?
Yeah, typically in a townhouse.
Oh, okay. Well, ours is on the first floor.
So ours is on the first floor. So anything, and our living room's on the first floor. Do you remember when we had to get our sofa delivered? And they were like, "Oh, we can't get your sofa up the stairs." So we had to get someone to hoist.
Well, we might be doing that with this table.
We might have to get our dining table hoisted in as well. When we leave, we just have to leave it all. We can't hoist it out as well.
No, I don't. But I don't want to get one that then doesn't have to be hoisted for the sake of ease, because I've got to stare at this thing every day and sit at it. So I don't want to just get like an easy collapsible dining trestle table, essentially.
They are convenient though, and great for parties. They really, really are. Also this week, it's Mia's birthday.
Oh, don't. I can't. The emotions.
So our little girl, she's turning 2 this week. And we've been, I don't know, a bit of an emotional roller coaster this week, isn't it?
Even thinking about it right now. I know it's so cliche and everyone's like, oh, the time just flies. It has literally, I feel like I've blinked. I remember her first birthday so well, and I can't believe it's now been an entire year. But then at the same time, she is a completely different child. We were looking back at photos from when she was 1. She was essentially still a potato.
We were completely overfeeding her. She was quite a big potato, maybe a King Edward. She was quite the potato.
Sorry, why have you got so much potato knowledge?
You know what a King Edward potato is?
No, I don't.
It's like one of the most famous potatoes.
Is it like a jacket potato? Is that a King Edward?
Who? Jackie Potato.
Kim Kardashian, Jackie Potato.
Yeah. That's like one of the famous. I went for one of the famous ones.
What are the red ones called?
Red potatoes.
You get red potatoes. King Cavalier, Charles.
They're dogs.
Okay.
Keep going.
They're red potatoes.
I don't think I've ever seen a red potato.
No.
Are you talking about a sweet potato?
No, that's an orange one.
A
red potato.
Anyone?
Red
No?
potato.
No one knows.
These ones. What are they called?
Oh, this is great podcasting.
These red Duke of York is the type of potato. Those. I've never bought them, but I've seen them in the supermarché.
You are aware we're recording a podcast, right?
Hey, potatoes are the most versatile vegetable, period.
I'm going to agree with you there.
Right?
Yeah, so much you can do with it.
Dauphinoise.
Love me a chippy.
Love a chippy. Love a mash.
Yeah.
Also, chip, you get a French fry and you get like a thick cut chip.
Yeah.
Wedge. Waffle.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
Yeah.
Jacket potato. Roast potato.
Yeah.
Boiled potatoes.
Cool.
Dauphinoise. Chips. Like crisps. Should we move on from potato chat?
I really think we should. If Danielle has missed any, you can comment below, and I won't tell her. Another thing this week we've been trying to do while we're discussing our child, Mia, we've been trying to potty train her.
Oh, it's not for the week, is it?
Well, I've seen it online. I've seen the fuss everyone has over it.
No,
and now
but
I understand.
I don't think there is that much fuss over it. People are like, all you need to do is just do this and do this and ta-da, potty trained. Really?
See, people do, basically people online say you rather go all in, do a whole week of just ham. Are you okay?
Hard as a mother beeps.
Oh, is that what? Wait.
Go ham.
No.
When you go ham, you must have heard that phrase.
Yeah, and
Go
I've said it
ham.
a lot. Is that what it stands for?
Hard as a mother trucker.
Are you winding me up?
No.
Is that what ham actually stands for when I say, oh, I'm going to go ham?
Okay.
In the gym or something. I'm going to go ham.
What are you thinking that you're going like cured meats? Are you like...
I'm going to be honest, I've never thought about it, but it's blown my mind.
Honey roasted? Is that what you're thinking?
What is this? What are we doing? What is this? All we've discussed is food so far.
I'm crying.
God. This is going to be another episode where you're on a verge of a breakdown.
No, I thought, well, hang on. I've always been of the understanding that that's what ham means. Producer Ricky, is that what you think? Ham. Hard as a mother beeper.
I didn't know it standard for that.
No,
hang on. Leon?
Neither did I.
Okay, wow, hang on. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm wrong then.
Genuinely, has someone told you that, or have you made that up?
No, I don't know where I've learnt it, but yeah.
No, I respect it. I've said it loads. I've just never realised it actually
makes
stood for
sense
something.
as well, doesn't it?
And I've never questioned why I go ham in the gym. That's where I'm going wrong. I'm taking my ham to the gym.
You're taking your way for thin ham. Potty training.
Difficult.
Yeah, so you're saying that people say you've just got to like go for it.
Yeah.
Like just commit.
You commit. You can't be wishy-washy with it. You've just got to go all in. You've got to go ham.
But the thing is, we have been going wishy-washy. We're
Exactly.
like, oh, we've got to pop out, so let's put a nappy on. Then we get home and we're like, should we take your nappy off and then just do this? And she's a bit like, what's going on? Like she's obviously now, I feel like she's got some sort of now dependency and attachment to a nappy because she'll be nappy free for a bit and then she'll go nappy on.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, like you can sit on the toilet or sit on the potty. And she's not really getting it, is she?
No. So on the weekend, I wake up early with Mia on the weekend and I thought I'd try and do this thing where get her downstairs, get her straight on the toilet, see how she gets on. She was sitting on the toilet for about 5 minutes. I was like, "Do you need to do anything?" No. So I thought I'd leave her nappy off. And we've got a shower downstairs on our bottom floor. And she was like, shower. And I was like, I'm not going to argue with you because she was in a whingy mood that morning. I was like, you can stand in the shower. Just stand in the shower. I'll be watching. I'll be waiting. Don't you wait. And when you need it, because I thought, the worst she's going to do is a wee. It'll just go down the drain and just wash it out.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I didn't think about the worst thing she would do is poo. And there was quite literally a shit in the shower. Our child shat in the shower.
I know, because you took a photo to show me as if I needed, as if you telling me wasn't enough. I needed an actual visual representation.
Yep. That's right.
So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
She then also did it again later on outside when her and I were having like a little play picnic,
Yeah.
didn't she? I was like, do you
Yeah.
want to sit on the potty? I took the potty out and everything. Like, no. And she went, yeah, poo-poo. And I was like, oh, great. This is like, we can celebrate. We've got all the stickers and like, celebration. And as I like carried her over me, I was like, I feel like she'd maybe done like quite a smelly Trump. Chatting to her, I was like, no, I can still smell it lingering. Looked in the potty, nothing. Turned my head, about 2 inches away from my knee was a turd on the picnic mat. So we haven't quite nailed it yet, but we do have some dates in where we're like, right, we're keeping those 3-4 days completely free and we're going to get it done. Please join us on our journey of potty training.
Yeah, no more shits in the shower, please, Danielle. Thank you very much. I don't know where you got that from. Do not forget, you can email us anytime at loveversusalist@gmail.com while you're on your phone or your tablet or your laptop, wherever you listen to this podcast. Anywhere else?
Phone, tablet.
I don't know why I'm
laptop.
asking you. You can click the notification button. So it gives you a notification every single week when we've got a brand new episode out. And you can give us 5 stars as well.
Some people watch on YouTube. Now, I know it obviously doesn't go towards like a Spotify or Apple listen, but you can also subscribe on YouTube. And I think there's a bell on there so you can watch us. Because who wouldn't want to watch us?
Who wouldn't want to watch us? Should we do Pit and Peak?
Pit and Peak of the week. Oh, that had real gumption there, didn't it?
I'd just say something hilarious.
What? Go on. Oh, no, what?
So it's a bit different for us today because obviously we normally have producer Ricky in the room with us and it's just us 3 in the room. We've actually got someone called Leon who's joining us in the room. And this is the first time he's watching / listening to this podcast. And I feel so sorry for him. This is the first impression he's got of us. He's probably thinking, what is this podcast?
We won't see him next week. We'll be like, oh, no, funnily enough, he can't come on the days that you're recording.
They were talking about ham, poos in shower. Then she started singing about a pit and pick. Weird. Won't we go back there?
Welcome, Leon.
Yeah, welcome. We know what your peak of the week is. You're welcome. What's yours?
So my pit and peak are actually kind of connected. My peak of the week is that I went to a really lovely brand dinner. And it's not very often that I get to go to events now, obviously, because you work in the evening. So there's quite a lot of logistics that we have to sort out with childcare and whatnot. But I was really looking forward to this. It was an intimate dinner in London. It was for some like hair product. And it was really nice. I always get anxiety going to those things, but I was sat at a really good place in the table. And the people either side of me, we all kind of shared this weird like anxiety of like not really knowing people at events. And so we kind of collectively actually all bonded over that. So I ended up having a really, really lovely chat. The food was delicious. I had tuna tartare, like all the fancy stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all the fancy stuff that I'm never going to have at home. And they had really delicious non-alcoholic spicy margs. And I'm not really a spicy marg girl, am I?
And you're also not a non-alcoholic girl.
Well, no, but I feel like when it's a weekday event, and I know that obviously I've got to go home and then potentially maybe either get up in the night with me or get up the following morning, I really have to make a choice between having an early night or like drinking alcohol. And I knew I wasn't going to get the early night because obviously I was at an event. So I was like, therefore I have to forfeit the alcohol.
Okay.
Like if I'm staying at home of an evening, I could stay at home, have a glass of wine because I'm in control of when I can go to bed. Whereas I was at an event, I wasn't going to get home till like 11:30. And I was like, no, I'm not going to risk also having a drink. And then, no, I wasn't going to do that.
Was this also the evening that you felt car sick basically for a whole day, even though you weren't in the car?
We lead on to my pit.
Oh, sorry, go on.
You've gone and spoiled it.
Sorry.
You've gone and ruined the whole thing. Yeah, my pit of the week was that I went there via car.
Yeah.
Electric.
Yeah.
An hour and 26-minute journey in an electric car.
So we need to get our head
I don't
around
understand. There must be some sort of scientific thing. I don't understand.
So we've got an electric car and we drive it here every week.
Yes.
Do you feel sick when I'm driving, or is it because you're in the back of someone's? Yeah,
that's what it is. It's when you're in the back, and now I understand why so many young children have car like travel sickness.
Yeah,
I get it, because actually you got to think as an adult, you don't ever really sit in the back of a car.
No,
other than if you're in a cab,
you're being chauffeured.
You're being chauffeured.
Yeah.
So I felt it pretty much within the first 10 minutes of being like, I'm not going to like this journey. I did not look at my phone once. And I know people always say that, but they're actually like scrolling. I didn't look at my phone once. And all I was having to like tell myself over and over in my head is that I'm like closer. I'm like 5 minutes closer. I'm 5 minutes closer. Also, I couldn't open the window because we were on the motorway for a like chunk of it. So obviously didn't want to do that. Then the guy turns on the AC. Oh, God.
Did he? I'm quite surprised by that because normally that's my thing to do when I get in an electric cab. Okay, can you turn the AC on, please? They hate it.
I
Normally
hate
drains
it.
their battery.
Oh, my God. I hate AC in a car. I would much rather have a window open. I hate aircon in a car. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. So that was my pit.
Okay.
But it was kind of my peak, which was the dinner, was sandwiched between pits of going there and coming back in an electric car. Journey home wasn't so bad, but it did linger. The queasiness lingered.
I feel really sorry for you.
You don't.
That
You honestly
you
couldn't
got
tell it.
chauffeured to and from a lovely dinner and you had tuna tartar. I feel really sorry.
Go on, what's yours?
Well, mine's actually very similar in a way. It's to do with a car. So I got asked to present at a charity day. You may have heard Make a Wish. So basically, it's people that are going through or have been through cancer, and it's normally children. Specifically, Make a Wish, and obviously they might be terminally ill, or they might just want to do something, and they do generally make a wish.
Yeah.
And the charity tries to make it come true.
That's
So
so
they'll
nice.
contact celebrities like actors, and children want to meet them and interview them and all that sort of stuff. Well, I was actually part of one called Wishes United FC, which is where all these kids had something in common that they loved, which was football, and they all wanted to spend the day as a England football player. So I was really excited to be part of that. Now, my pit actually started from the morning that I was supposed to go. So it was up at St. George's Park, which is basically near like Birmingham sort of way.
And that's where the England team train.
That's where they train.
Right? Like
that's
big
where they
dog
train.
stuff.
Like that's where they actually train. That's where they will be training for the World Cup, all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So I had to go up to there. The night before, I was obviously working, so I had to get a really early morning, and my car was supposed to pick me up at 7:30, I believe. And I got up in the morning, obviously really tired because I worked the night before. And I didn't have any confirmation for my car whatsoever. Normally you get sent like, your car's arriving, at this time, or I'm outside or something like that. Gets to 7:30, nothing. 22, I'm on the phone to my manager being like, the car's not turned up. Can you just find out where it is? Because I know that I'm going to get stuck in rush hour traffic, going to be late, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, another half hour passes. I'm on the phone to my manager. I can't work out what's happened. The driver then phones me, the guy that's come to pick me up. He was like, mate, I can't find you. Where are you? Like near a farm somewhere? And I was like, farm? No, I don't really live near a farm. No. What else can you see? He was like, there's like a dirt track. And I was thinking, you don't sound like where I am. I was like, can you confirm the address? Like, I'm in Hertfordshire. Where are you? He went, I'm in Mansfield.
Which for anyone who does not know, is not
poor bloke was 4 hours away from me. It was far. So that kind of messed up my morning a bit. Then I got a load of anxiety about how am I actually going to get there? They were telling me to just book an Uber just to get up to, it was like a 200-mile journey from where we are to get there.
Yeah. And also by this point, you would have hit bang smack middle of like rush hour, wouldn't you? Like 8:30, you're like.
Totally. I thought there couldn't be anything worse than sitting in the back of a car for 3 hours, obviously, as you would know. So I thought, right, I'm going to have to get the train, this, that, whatever. Anyway, made it in the end, and I was part of such a beautiful day. So my peak is the fact that I was part of it. It was an incredible day where, as I said, 11 kids got to play and be basically an England football player for the day. So they walked the tunnel. They got video messages from their favourite footballers, like Jack Grealish.
They met it was put on by footballers, right? Like they met footballers there as well,
so
right?
basically Mason Mount was the manager of this football team.
Okay.
So he basically brought 11 of these kids and made them feel like part of, the England team.
Amazing.
So they walked the tunnel. They got like video messages from Jack Grealish. Luke Shaw was there, who's, I know this is not a football podcast, but he's a Man United player as well as Mason Mount.
Yeah.
And he was his sort of like managing assistant. And the kids just had the best day ever. We did an opening ceremony for them, closing. They played against all the other teams' mascots, like the Gunnosaurus and all that sort of stuff. And the other manager for the mascots team was Jamie Redknapp. They just had the best day ever. Now, I know we've discussed in the past that, like, do you remember when we did the podcast
challenge
day
for Teens
for
Unite. Yeah.
Teens Unite? There's something about giving your time up for charity and just seeing how much it makes a difference, and like just being part of someone's day and making someone's day like that. I just want to do more of it.
Yeah, and it's something quite like, I guess, small in your day, like, you know, but it means so much to them.
Yeah.
You know, like it didn't take, other than obviously the ag of, you know, getting there, it didn't take a lot of effort or anything on your part, but it made such a big difference. I think that's what's so amazing about so many of these charities, that actually it can be the smallest little action can make the biggest difference for someone's
Absolutely.
life.
I loved it. I just genuinely loved it. It made my whole week. So
Ah,
that was good fun. Shall we? Shall we? We've got to have a list on each other, haven't we?
Yeah, go on, you go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I want you to go first.
Okay. Is that because you're trying to think of one? 'Cause I
No.
haven't been-
Yeah, okay.
You had 3 last week.
Yeah.
You got 2 this week?
Well,
Or have I added to the
hey,
collection?
just share your list. You'll find out.
Well, so this week, mine for you, I don't know what specifically would be written down on a list. All I remember is on Friday, I had to go to work in the morning to go do a voiceover for this brand that I'm working with at the moment. And I am on the train and I get a text from Danielle saying, "Oh, would you mind, or would you be up for going to my sister's house on Friday, today? Because it'd be really nice. Like Mia could go play with the girls, like her cousins. And it would just be really nice. Like we'd be out in the garden and all that
Lovely
sort of
weather,
stuff.
wasn't it, as well?
Beautiful weather. It's like 24 degrees. I was like, do you know what? That actually sounds really nice.
Mm.
So did my voiceover, came back. Then we ended up going to your sister's house. Get to your sister's house, and what I thought was going to be a just nice day, all chilling out in the garden, you know, playing with the paddling pool and, you know, with the water bombs, all that sort of stuff, turned out to be, we actually only went round to baby. Well,
I genuinely had no idea. First of all, I didn't even know that my brother-in-law was in the house
working.
until working.
Yeah.
Until we got there. I did know that my sister would have to go and pick up her eldest daughter at some point from school, but
did you know
that's
that
down
she
the
had
road.
to go and get her nails
I did
done?
not. No.
Oh, right. Okay,
I did not
fine.
know she had to go get her nails done. I did not know that while she was getting her nails done, she would text me and say, "Oh, they've said that they can also do my toes as well. So I'm going to be another 20 minutes." For anyone who has had their like a pedicure, you don't get it done in 20 minutes. So I don't know where she thought she would be back in 20 minutes. I also did not know that I would be cooking all of them dinner. I didn't know any of this stuff.
Okay.
No. So on that part, I was just as shocked as you. So I don't understand how this is a list for me.
For someone who is very organised, I would say,
Yeah.
I'm sure there must have been some form of conversation.
Have you met my sister? Are you aware of how awful she is at communicating?
Yeah.
We are currently trying to plan a party for Mia and her daughter, so Mia's cousin, my niece. And me, my mum, and my sister are trying to plan it. Me and my mum literally are just going back and forth, being like, well, we don't know. We haven't heard from her. We don't know. We need her to make a decision as well. She is the worst. She is worse. And do you know what? I can say it because she's not going to listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
She doesn't listen.
Does she not?
No. She like listened to like the first episode, but that was after like 8-9 weeks of it actually being out. And then she was like, "This is like old." I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's because from like 9 weeks ago." Like, you're talking about things that happened ages ago. Yeah, so that's usually how
Yeah,
podcasts
because
work.
that's the
Like,
first episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
So no, she won't listen to this. My mum will listen to this, and actually, I hope my mum text Sonny after this and tell him how bad she is at communicating anything.
Okay. Lovely.
So
Well,
no, I didn't know. So is this a list for me or is this a list
it's
for my
just for you.
sister?
It's still for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Okay. So have that.
Okay. Thanks. Can I do mine now?
Yeah, go on if you must.
You don't tell me anything. I have obviously a story behind this. So I think you've got quite an exciting job.
Yeah.
Right? You're like in the know of all these things happening. And at Capital, twice a year, they do Summertime Ball, Jingle Bell Ball.
Yeah.
And there's big build up to it. They like go ham. if you will.
Hard as a mother trucker.
Right?
Yeah,
On
that's
like
right.
announcing the lineup. Anyway, this morning they were announcing another person onto this lineup.
Yeah, so basically already announced 15 artists and there was one more artist left to announce, which was this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I understand that you may not have known the whole process of like, oh, actually, guys, like when they're planning it, oh, so we're actually going to have 16, we're only going to announce 15. Like, I'm not expecting you to know any of that. However, last night when it had been teased that there was going to be another artist added this morning, I turned to you and I'm like, go on, who is it? Go on. Who is it? And you're like, I have no idea. And this is not the first time you've done it. Pretty much every time the ball gets announced, I go, God, who are some people that are doing it? Mainly because I want to know actually if I'm going to go and I'm going to actually like really love like the majority of the artists. Because there's always a few artists that you're like, oh, like I love them so much. I definitely want to make sure I'm there. Or actually like, you know, I'm okay for it this year. You can't please everyone all the time. And you do it all the time. And I'm like, but Sonny, like, what do you think I'm going to do? Go and run to the Daily Mail and tell them, oh, by the way, it's Take That. Like, I hate that you don't tell me things.
I don't know.
You do know. You do. Because I see you on your phone. You get the emails and I can see like the capital like logo at the bottom. So I know it's a work email.
Yeah.
And I'm all like trying to look. And this is like literally a matter of hours before it's announced. So fair enough, if you don't know a week before, 2 weeks before, whatever. The nights before, also bear in mind, like you are on air a mere 7 hours before that artist is announced.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that even if you don't know, I'm sure you have access. You're in the studio where it's going to be announced, have access to some sort of computery log thing where it's going to like say, oh, and now we're announcing Take That. It just frustrates me. It frustrates me because I'm like, I feel like in no other job, like this is what relationships are for. Like telling your other half about like the
work,
the secrets and the exciting bits.
If I was an accountant and crunching numbers, you wouldn't care.
Well, I would if you were crunching like David Beckham's numbers.
If
you were crunching Take That's numbers, I would.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It just it annoys me. Can you not be so loyal to your work in not sharing confidential information?
Okay.
Can you tell me?
I will tell
more?
you.
I won't tell anyone, I promise.
Can I tell you who it is? Take That.
Oh, thank you.
Which is my idea of a very nice day out. Should we do emails?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so we've had an email in from, who's this from? Jenny.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. He says, hey, Danielle and Sonny, I was listening to your episode about Sonny leaving his passport in the transfer, and it gave me flashbacks to my own disaster. So this was last week's episode.
Yeah.
We said we went on holiday. You gave me one job to look after the passports.
And you failed at one job.
I left them in the car. She said, I was the responsible one on a family holiday. You know, the one in charge of everyone's passports, boarding passes, documents, the lot. On the last day, we packed up, we checked out, we got all the way to the airport with plenty of time to spare. I'm feeling a little bit smug, organised, thriving, get myself a drink at the airport, get to check in, go to grab the passports. They're not in my bag.
No, God, no.
Full panic, emptying everything out on the airport floor. My family staring at me. The queue's building behind us. Then it hits me. I put all 4 passports in the hotel safe. So they couldn't get lost, and completely forgot to take them out. So we packed everything back up in my bags. We got in the taxi, back to the hotel, begged them to open the door, open the safe, grab the passports. We raced back to the airport like something out of a film. We finally made the flight with 5 minutes to go, sweating, stressed, and no one has ever let me be in charge again. So it could have been worse for you, Sonny. Love, Jenny.
Oh, God, that's horrible. But she's missing the number 1 rule of using a hotel safe.
Go on.
You always put 1 shoe in the safe with your belongings. It sounds ridiculous, but when you are then packing at the end of the trip, you pack your shoes in pairs.
Sorry.
No.
What?
This.
What are you on about? I have never seen.
It sounds mental.
I've never seen you put a shoe in a safe.
Well, no, but that's because now I put things
So
like.
then what are you doing with the other shoe? What are you walking around like
No,
Heather Mills on holiday? Or Tiny Tim on holiday I brought with me, hopping along with one leg.
If obviously during your holiday you want to wear that pair of shoes, you replace that shoe with just another shoe, like a random shoe. Like, say you're going out for the evening and you want to wear the shoe that's in the safe, you then put one of your trainers in there or something. You always make sure you have one rogue shoe in the safe. And I tell you when else I do this. If, for example, I go round to like my mum's house and she's like, oh, do you want to take home this chicken in the fridge? I'm like, yeah, but I can't leave it by the front door, so it needs to stay in the fridge. How am I going to remember when I leave? Obviously, if time's gone on, how am I going to remember that actually there's something in the fridge that I want to take home? I move one of my shoes to somewhere else. And then when I'm going to put my shoes on, I'm like, where's the other shoe? I moved it, and it reminds, it's like when people tie a knot in their tie or a handkerchief or something.
Well, what does that do?
Oh my God. Honestly, like, how have you ever lived? Do you guys, are you familiar with this theory? No, Leon, you're new. So
Rude.
No, don't.
So what are you referring to as the handkerchief? I don't understand.
You tie a knot in a handkerchief so it reminds you to do something. Or you might put like a dot on your hand. And in doing that, it reminds you,
Who are you hanging out with that has handkerchiefs?
Back in the day is what they did. Not now. Back in the day is what they did. It was like an old school thing that they did.
To try and remind them that they need to do something.
Yes.
Ricky, help me out here. You, honestly.
Guys, the shoe in the safe. Tell me it doesn't make sense, though. Tell me that doesn't make sense. If you're away.
It's not that it doesn't make sense.
I'll tell you what, if Jenny had done it, she wouldn't have left the solemn passports in the safe. Because she would have packed her shoes, gone, hang on, why have I only got one flip-flop when I've got 2 feet? Oh, where did I put it? I put it in the safe. Open the safe, boom, passports. I would have forgotten those if that shoe hadn't been in there. Let me take them. Let me not just have 5 minutes before my flight.
See, I don't think a flip-flop is a good thing to put it, because flip-flops, they're not as important.
But when you pack to leave, you pack your shoes in pairs. I can hear you laughing. I feel like you're mocking me. You pack your shoes in pairs. Correct?
Yeah.
Unless you're really rogue and you just flung a shoe in.
Yeah.
Like usually you would pack shoes in pairs.
Yeah.
So then when you're packing up all your shoes, you're like, hang on, that's not a pair. Where is the other shoe? And then you're like, oh, I put it in the safe. And that either obviously you go to the safe and you physically see the passports, or it triggers, I moved it for a reason so that I would remember something. I know that I am not the only person. I may be the only person in this room that's heard of that. But, guys, I'm one woman in a room with 3 men. So take of that what you will.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it works.
All right. Okay. I'm sure it does. Also, I love the fact that you bring up, when I'm at my mum's house, I don't need to remember something out the fridge to take home. You're basically comparing Jenny's passports to your potato salad.
Which is very important.
Well, yeah, Pat's potato salad.
It is good, isn't it? Pat's potato salad and Pat's pavlova. They are just
made with love.
Chef's kiss.
Made with love.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it, do you? You don't want to leave it behind.
No, but it's not quite a passport missing a flight, is it?
I'm telling you, if Jenny had put her shoe in the safe, she wouldn't have that issue.
By the way, I've never seen you put a shoe in the safe before. So I don't know where this hack is coming from. Like you're some, guru on This Morning with some holiday hacks. I've never seen you put a shoe in a safe before. Just saying.
Have you seen me hand you the passports before?
Yes. And do you know what? What I was actually going to say is I've done myself a favour, and so has Jenny, because no one is ever going to give us passports again. And I'm all right with that.
Oh, okay.
I'm all right with that, because next time the passports get lost or left in the safe, it's because you and your shit hack about leaving a shoe in there.
So you're now forever going to be known as a liability.
Fine. Cool. That's fine. I'm all right with that.
Jenny Han, take my advice. Just put a shoe in there next time.
But should we do one more quick email?
Yeah,
this is from Zara. Hello, Zara. Nice clothes. Oh, Lord. Awful. What an episode this is.
Chaos.
I found out I'm pregnant.
Congratulations.
I feel like I'm sitting somewhere in between excitement and complete panic, though.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't expected. It wasn't exactly expected, but also not unwelcome. But it's just a lot. I keep having moments where I think I can do this, and then 5 minutes later I'm spiraling, wondering how my entire life is about to change. I think what's actually playing on my mind the most is my partner. He hasn't reacted badly, but he also hasn't stepped into it fully yet, if that makes sense. I don't know if he's just processing it in his own way or if I'm about to be doing more of this on my own than I actually expected. And there's the bigger question. Do you actually ever feel like you're ready for something like this, or do you just kind of figure it out as you go? I'd love to hear your honest thoughts, especially been through it yourselves. P.S. Mia is a cutie.
Thank you. You just wing it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what adulthood is, and then especially parenthood.
Yeah.
You're just winging it, aren't you? I don't think you are ever ready.
No. Oh my God.
But
no.
also, ready isn't a feeling. God, I'm going to get really Jay Shetty with you now. Ready, you can't wait to feel ready. You decide to be ready. So, like, she hadn't decided to be ready, and that's okay.
But she's saying that it might be her partner, I guess, she's not feeling fully ready. Well, not that you would ever feel fully ready.
But she also said maybe he's processing it in a different way. And that I think is very valid. Like, this is such a huge life thing that I assume neither of you have experienced before. So you don't know how you're going to process it until it happens. As with anything in life, right?
Yeah.
You don't know how you're going to react until the thing happens. So how she's processing it is different from how he does. Their brains obviously work very differently. I do think if it's a concern to her, she should voice it sooner rather than later, because the resentment will build up. And kind of just be like, this is how I'm feeling right now. Obviously, as well, she's got those hormones which are absolutely justified, but they are going to heighten everything as well. So I think she's very justified in it, but she maybe needs to be like, look, this is how I'm feeling right now. I feel like I maybe could benefit from a little bit more support in these areas, but at the same time, is there anything that I could do to you? Because he may be freaking out.
Yeah, and he will be freaking out. Absolutely.
So, yeah, I feel like communication is key, isn't it, Sonny?
Isn't it?
Isn't it just?
Communication is key.
Yeah?
Yeah, it really is. But he probably is really freaking out. I'm going to be honest.
Did
know.
you have like freak
went
out moments
through-
you didn't tell me about?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I remember there was moments of being like considering what I do, like I'm a freelance presenter. Like I remember thinking I could just not have a job tomorrow and then what? Like I just remember thinking all of those things. Even just to the point of, am I actually going to be a good dad? Like, I don't know, because I've never done it before.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm actually going to be a good one or not. And I'm still working on it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm still working on
will
it.
let you know when I figure it out. No, you are. You're amazing.
But yeah, like, of course you freak out, and, you know, it's so easy for us to say because we're 2 years down the line. Quite an apt email, actually. But yeah, we're 2 years down the line of like, we know what it works out to be, but you, in your head, you don't know what it's going to even be like until it hits you.
Yeah.
But good luck and congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah. One thing I would say about like trying to control overwhelm, because I think it's very easy in situations like this to get very overwhelmed, is literally take it like day at a time, or like obviously in pregnancy terms, they talk about obviously weeks at a time, like weeks. Take it literally like step by step. Don't worry now, however far along you are, don't worry now about what about, you know, when they're born, or what about when they're 2 months or 3, like you're here. So like live in this, deal with this. And then once that's gone, you move on to the next bit. I feel like that for me anyway, sometimes helps me compartmentalize and go with each thing. So that's also maybe advice for your partner as well.
Yeah, just enjoy the time of being like, oh, this week they're the size of a watermelon.
Right?
Remember those days?
Hang on. I don't think anyone would be excited at the point where they're the size of a watermelon. They're probably ready to like
go
to be done. Yeah, like this week they're the size of a mango.
Cute.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, congrats, Sarah, to you
Congratulations.
and your partner, and hope it all goes well. Keep us updated.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
baby on the way.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for those emails. If you do have any emails, then please do share them. lovevesselist@gmail.com. You can also slide into our DMs on Instagram at lovevesselist.
I'll slide into your DMs. Thank you very much. While you're there, make sure you hit the notification button, which means
Not while you're there in the DMs.
no, not the
Do
DMs.
that when you're listening on your Spotify,
when you're on your
your
phone.
Apples.
Yeah, you're scrolling.
Yeah.
Click that button. It means you get an episode sent to your phone every single week, and you can give us 5 stars as well.
Please.
We'd very much appreciate it.
Thank
For
you,
now,
thank
you so much.
you.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah. See you soon. Have a good week. Bye.
Bye.